Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Kenma here, and welcome back to another episode of BiCo SMP. So today we are going to start off with a little bit of a video. So in the last video we did 2 out of the 3 questionnaires. We're going to start off with the third one. And while that's going on, I'm going to get started on, well, these 3 things. So we're actually going to do all 3 today. We're going to start with this one. I know Paper has an enchanting setup, so we might go over there and steal that just to get some good enchants going and go from there. So I hope you enjoy these clips of me going and bugging Pyro.
Hello, hello. Do you
Hello.
need food? I've got some.
Oh, thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah. I was being careful, and then there's a couple of holes I missed.
Yeah, fair enough. Bit of a precarious spot, I know, I'm sorry.
That is a-okay.
Once we get to the nether roof, it shouldn't be as bad, though.
Alright. Down. Uh-oh.
Go!
Nice.
There we are. How do you do?
I do. I'm
You do?
alive.
Here, come on through. It's safer on this side.
Okay.
So, welcome to where I plan to make my base and mega base.
Nice. I don't
It's a
build
very
much
lovely
in
spot if you
swamps.
ask me. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a swamp. It's also not much of a swamp. You'll see what I mean.
Okay.
There's a little bit of an island here in the middle of the swamp that I've chosen
nice.
to kind
Frog.
of start at for the moment.
So,
Not much going on here. You're actually the first person I've seen since the start of the server.
okay. Were you able to make
So,
it for
yeah.
the start of the server? I was late.
I did, yeah.
Okay. How was it?
It was a lot of fun, you know. I
Okay.
just mostly made the trek all the way from spawn over here, and it was a bit of a trek, but
Yep.
you know. But here we are.
Nice. I love your head collection you've got going on.
Thank you. I've got it in order from when I collected them. So on the way here, I managed to get a salmon and cod head. That's kind of what I used for food. I killed a few zombie villagers that spawned. You know, got them. Killed a white sheep and got its head, and then a wandering trader spawned. So I killed them for leads and got their heads. So yeah.
Nice. I have one wandering trader head. That's what I'm up to.
Okay, love it.
Very nice.
That's good. So currently I don't got much going on. I'm mostly just kind of like gathering resources for my starter base. Hopefully I can have that done within like a week and a half or so. Just because it's gonna be a bit of a project. So I don't really know if you know what I'm doing this season, but I kind of mentioned to my audience and in the Discord that I'm creating a game of some type. You guys know more than my audience, and I'm going to try to keep it that way.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything unless you tell it to me for like video purposes.
Gotcha. Well, I plan to make a game this season.
Nice.
And the plan is to have it be like a part of my starter base and everything, but it's also going to be my mega base.
Okay.
My plan is, if you can come over this way, I'll show you. So where we came through the portal, that portal is going to be raised up probably about 20-30 blocks or so.
Okay.
because I want to make a little cliffside here that surrounds this pool of water here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought it would be cool to have my portal, then a bridge going to the starter area for my game, and past the starter area for my game, up on the cliff is where my starter base is going to be.
Okay.
So it's going to take a bit of terraforming to at least even just get that done.
Yep. Just a
But
bit.
my game is also going to encapsulate probably about 300 blocks wide going that way.
Okay.
And maybe 400 blocks going north to south.
Okay.
It's going to be a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But it's also going to involve terraforming quite a bit. Oh, hello. Perfect. This guy grew up.
Baby.
I specifically wanted to get that advancement. These guys, I'm actually trying to get pitcher pods from for my starter base.
Oh.
Needed to have the plants for it.
I always get pitcher pods and I always want the torch flowers.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
the torch flowers are definitely a good plant, don't get me wrong. I'm just more of a pitcher pod enthusiast.
Okay.
Yeah, overall you can see I haven't really made much progress in this area.
Mm-hmm.
That's just because I spent all my time gathering resources for a witch farm, which I'm building about 400, 500 blocks that way.
Nice.
You actually caught me in the middle of it. I kind of came back to get bone blocks for bone meal so I can bone meal kelp to just make that easier.
Yep.
One thing I would like to show you as well, I've got my 2 completely natural pink sheep here, believe it or not. Pinky and Pie. I found Pinky somewhere in this area, actually. Somewhere in the swamp. It was just naturally spawned. And then Pie, I found probably about 500 to 1,000 blocks that way, just out in the wild.
Oh, dang.
When I was searching for the sniffer eggs.
Okay. And you brought them all the way back here?
Yeah, I brought them all the way back here, you know? I figured I'd want to keep them as pets.
Nice. That is dedication. I would have just left them.
No. See, pig sheeps are an oddity, a rarity around here, so I gotta preserve them at the very least. Same with the owlets, you know, they're quite rare as well.
Yeah.
And obviously same with sniffers, you know?
Say sniffers are literally extinct until you bring them back, so yeah.
Exactly, yeah. I've got a lot of things that I've planned on doing. I need to make this automatic.
Okay.
Right now I kind of just manually shear them. I don't really got much going on other than that, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, like, out that way, there's a witch hut right there. There's a village out that way before you reach the ocean.
Okay.
It's quite nice. I plan to use those villagers for, you know, to bring them over to my industrial district where my witch farm is going to be. And, you know, I plan to have a lot of farms this season. Just off the top of my head, obviously I need that witch farm.
Yeah.
I plan to have a shulker farm for, you know, obvious reasons. I plan to have a wood farm. I plan to have a cobblestone farm. I need a wither skeleton farm. I need a blaze farm. I need a copper farm. Oh! That was quick. Quick and convenient.
I'm just seeing all the baby mobs today.
Yeah.
Got to see the sniffer and all the ghast. Or happy ghast.
If you'd like, I can actually take you over to my my witch farm. It's a bit of a trek, but
I mean, I'm more than willing to
it.
walk.
So this ground we're walking on, this is all going to be part of my game when I eventually have it made. Believe it or not.
Okay. I do like the random... Is that like a random swamp?
Yeah, I'm not
too
sure. It's just kind of there. Smallest one I've seen, that's for sure. I will say there's also a trial chamber down below somewhere over in this area that I plan to transform into my part of my game.
Nice.
It's probably going to be the most dangerous area you can go to, which is going to be exciting for me.
Just open it all up. All spawners have line of sight.
Exactly, yeah. So here is where I've got my my witch farm. This is kind of like going to be the starter bit of it. Let me just quickly... Perfect. Perfect. I can sort of show you how... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's fine. I can sort of show you how it'll work.
Uh-oh.
You won't be able to see the inside for right now. Oh, 1 second. Hang on, I can fix that.
Ugh.
There you go.
Thank you.
So, ooh, I'm glad I saw this. Okay. If you come down here...
Yep.
It's quite simple. For the record, I did not make this design. This is a design by somebody online by the name of BiCosmp. That's
Okay.
their real name, so you know. It's just a witch farm that you can turn off or on. This lever right here, if I just click this will turn the mechanism on.
Okay.
You'll notice that eventually this copper bulb will get triggered, which will trigger this dispenser.
Yep.
On and off. And that's making this bottom block a water source.
Oh,
and because all
okay.
the other ones are water sources, it'll make it so that the bubbles don't, you know, show up,
Yep.
or they do show up. And that'll trigger the observers in the water column, because it's changing an update in the actual water column.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one down here that'll trigger the first 2 layers, which you'll notice all it will do is, if I can break it open, yeah. You can sort of see here, it'll move the floors back and forth, starting at the top layer and going down, so that the witches will fall down, go into this water column here, and they'll shoot straight up where you'll be able to kill them.
Okay. So it's a looting based farm.
Yes.
Okay.
Precisely. But yeah, this is pretty much the entirety of the bulk of the redstone. I mean, if you want to see the top layer, you'll just see, you can come in these vines to see that. It only triggers the left side, because on the right side, you can't see it, but where these stairs are, there is a wall here.
Oh, okay.
Behind it, which is being observed by the observer, because whenever the other side pushes this way, the air blocks become actual blocks, because you know, the pistons are pushing them, thus connecting the walls to them, thus triggering the observer to push them back.
Okay.
Easy as that.
Nice. So you've been
that's how that
busy
works.
over here.
Oh, just a bit, yeah. All I really need to do is build my way all the way up to the spawning chamber.
Okay.
Or the spawning chamber, the despawn sphere.
Yep.
Make sure everything is flattened or wherever I can. And then just make sure the water stream's working, and that'll be it. And then the witch farm should be working in its entirety.
Very nice. Are you
excited
going to
for
be
it.
selling all of the all the drops?
I might have to.
Okay.
One of the things I'm definitely going to be doing is making a sugarcane farm out here, because that way, since I already need the redstone, I'll be, you know, farming the redstone, getting gunpowder from the witches as well.
Yep.
That way I can sort of get rockets whenever I need them, because I'm definitely going to be self-sufficient today.
Yeah.
Or self-sufficient on the server. But yeah, I'll probably consider selling the drops. At the very least, any excess redstone or gunpowder I have, I could probably do that. I mean, there's sticks that they drop, there's glass bottles, that's really all I can think of. Oh, the glass bottles would be good for the honey farm that I'm making.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
But
yeah,
I would
that's
definitely
really
buy the redstone.
Okay, duly noted. I'm definitely gonna be here a lot, so I'm sure I'll have a bunch of excess, because I'll definitely... I plan to figure out a copper golem sorting system.
Okay, yep.
For this. The problem is, I'll need to figure out hopper speed to make it fast enough to actually pick up the items in time before they all despawn and everything.
Okay.
That, I imagine I'd be able to use minecart hoppers for, and just split them across 4 different hoppers and hope that's fast enough. I think that'd be fast enough, theoretically. and then just goes to the copper chest, copper golem, sort him. Yeah, that could definitely work. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much.
But yeah, that's all I really got going on. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's realistically all I can give you, just because it's not too much going on, but at the same time, there's a lot of plans that I've got that I'm thinking about.
Okay. Well, this gives me a little bit of an insight into some of the questions I actually would like to ask you if you're up for a little questionnaire.
Sure, I'm down. Yeah, ask away.
All right, let me just put your name in my book here. All right, so being this is my first SMP, new here, period. I thought it'd be nice to go around and just ask some questions to everyone, just get an idea of what everybody likes to do and get an idea of who they are. So I have about 8 questions here. Very first one is, when did you first start playing Minecraft?
Ooh, that is a really good question. I'm actually not too sure, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact version or year.
That's fine.
But I do remember, I don't know if you knew this or not, but back in the day, there used to be a scroll down inventory in Creative that would show every single blocks, as opposed to having like actual tabs in Creative.
Oh, okay.
I was playing back then. I don't think I was playing in the first few versions, beta, but I was definitely playing in one of those earlier versions with that Creative scroll down. Because I remember back in the day, when I was a kid, the first mod I ever installed was the Clay Soldiers mod. I don't know if you remember how that used to be really, really popular. Oh no, that's so sad. But that mod was like one of the first mods to come out, and I got it, and it was really fun for me because I was a kid, and yeah, I mean, way back, it had to have been at least like 7 or 8 years ago now at this point.
Okay, thank you. Next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, what would you rate your building skills?
Well, that kind of depends. I am trying to branch out into different styles this season. Like for my game, I plan to have different styles in different areas. Like my starter area, I plan to build in fantasy style, which is really out of my my build zone. I want to build. I'm more of a technical. Like I enjoy industrial, as you can quite clearly tell. I also enjoy doing, believe it or not, terraforming stuff. Terraforming is where I believe I actually shine. I'm pretty good at that, but if you like ask me to build in any other style, I wouldn't really be competent in it. I'm not competent in fantasy. I'm more so just industrial and terraforming style. But overall in those styles, I would give it like a solid 6.5.
Okay.
In any other style, probably closer to a 3 though, to be perfectly honest with you.
Into the next question. Is on the same scale, 1 to 10, what would you rate your redstone skills?
Oh, easily a 9. I definitely don't know, like I'm not like obviously I'm not like insane, like this is like on the average scale, we'll say. Like I'm definitely above average, right? But if you like asked somebody like Mumbo Jumbo is easily better than me. That's just a given. But like he's obviously on the scale of like amazing redstoners. And there's people like who's even better than him. That's like Ray's work. Crafty Miner Boss, I think his name is. Something along those lines. Crafty Miner, Redstone Man. I don't remember exactly. I feel bad now, but they're insane Redstoners. They're like people that have like made ingenuity about it. But me personally, I'm able, like I understand Redstone well enough to be able to make my own designs. Like I remember explicitly when I was a kid, I wanted to make a 2x1 flush with the floor door design, and it took me about an hour, but I brute forced it and managed to successfully make that door, and I was really proud of myself.
Nice.
And like I understand redstone.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the mechanics of redstone. It just all makes sense to me. It's great. That's why I give myself a 9, because I can understand the mechanics, and if I understand the mechanics, that gives me the options to actively make projects with it and everything like that.
Yep.
Now, Minecraft mechanics themselves, like in like the code and everything that you can abuse to do redstone stuff with that, I'm not familiar with that. That's why I'm talking about the average scale on me.
Yep.
If we're talking about as a whole, probably like a 6, because the average person oftentimes doesn't even understand redstone.
Right. Yep.
And if we're thinking average as 5, then I would give myself a 6 if we're thinking as a whole for every single redstoner.
Right. All right. So next question is, would you consider yourself A builder, B redstoner, C resource gatherer, D explorer, or E other? And it can be a combination.
Well, I definitely consider myself more of a redstoner than a builder.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest, if I had to rank them, I'm definitely more of a redstoner than I am an explorer. I'm more of an explorer than I am a gatherer. I'm more of a gatherer than I am a builder. Usually, whenever I play survival, I like to explore until I figure out the perfect spot for my base. And as you saw, like over there, I don't even have a base yet. Like I don't even have a base built yet. That's because I need to gather the resources and everything like that to be able to build them. But first, I want to be able to get some farms to be able to set myself up, as you can clearly see. So more redstone stuff. I've got a lot of redstone plans in mind. And yeah, I just mostly consider myself a redstoner.
Nice. Yeah, I would say I'm in a similar category. I definitely consider myself more of a redstoner as well. I want to get better at building, and yeah, I typically stick close to spawn because I'm always afraid of dying without having a bed set.
That's totally reasonable.
But being on the server, I'm starting off near spawn, but I will be branching out later on. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're getting there. We got just a few more questions left. What is your favorite Minecraft structure?
Favorite Minecraft structure? Oh, there's a lot of them out there. I mean, just name a few. There's Woodland Mansion, there's Pillager Outpost, there's Village, there's Mineshaft, there's what's it called? Trial Chamber, there's End City, there's Nether Fortress, Bastion. There's Igloo even.
Ancient cities.
Ancient City, that is true. It might be a cop-out answer, but I'm gonna say Witch Hut for obvious reasons. Just easy reasons. Witch huts. I can make redstone gunpowder farms. Those are two of main things that I use because gunpowder, firework rockets.
Yep. So, what is your favorite Minecraft block?
Pearlescent Froglight. Don't even need to think about that one. Just easily Pearlescent Froglight. I love Froglights. They're just they give me so much dopamine. Like, have you seen Froglights?
Oh yes, they're very good.
The specific shape, the texture, the colors that they are. It's just different light blocks than what we're used to, and them being added just helps with that so much more with decorating with lights and pearlescent Froglights. It helps that I love frogs. So
I say even the now it might be not so nice for some people, but the subtle directional placing a Froglight has.
Oh no, yeah, that's something I both hate and love. I have terrible, terrible OCD. And knowing that I misplace a frog light just because of the direction
Yep.
always peeves me so much. So much.
Okay, 2 more questions. What is
Okay.
your favorite Minecraft mob? It can be neutral, it can
Frog.
be hostile. Okay,
Frog. Easily just frog.
fair. So one final question. What is the name of your first pet?
The name of my first pet. Wait, why are you shaking your head?
Because it's a trick question. It's a common security question. You shouldn't answer it.
Ah, I see.
All right. Well, thank you very much for answering my questions.
Of course. Absolutely.
Yeah, and thank you for showing me around. I'm excited to
absolutely.
see how everything plays out.
Me too. I'm hoping everything works out well, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. If you need any help, feel free to hit me up. Hopefully timings work out. I don't know what time everybody gets on and gets off right now, but yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. I think it's definitely time I get back to working on my witch farm.
Yep.
And I
will
will
begin the long
you
trek back.
Yeah, good luck. It's nice meeting you as well.
Yep, nice to meet you. All right.
Hopefully we get to see each other more.
Yeah. Well, I'm Midwestern goodbying, so yep, bye. Bye, have fun.
Bye. You as well.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those clips of myself and Pyro doing the questionnaire, getting to know each other a little bit better. And definitely go check out Pyro's channel. They had an issue with the recording for the first couple of weeks, but they still released a small update showing what they've been working on. And since I visited them, they've not only got the witch farm running, they've also got an iron farm and a villager breeder. They've got some big plans this season, and I am here for it. I'm here to help. I want to help. I need to be useful. And while you guys have been enjoying those clips, I've been busy. So, let me show you what I've been working on. We come out here, and look at that! I made a little pond right here. Yep, we got some sand, we got some mud, some small drip leaf I found, lily pads, some lilies, firefly bushes, which, because it's kind of shaded over by the roof, we're always getting a little bit of particle effects. I really like it. Huh? What do you mean, what's that building? That building's always been here. No, it hasn't. I also built this building because this is the entrance to my mines. So I needed a way to get XP, to get some enchantments, because look at this. We got Silk Touch. We got Fortune 3. I bought some mending books from Axo over at Spawn. And yeah, and just trying to get ready for everything. So I did need an XP farm, so I just built this staircase down. And in the past, while doing this, I had found a zombie spawner that I have turned into an XP farm. So you can see we've been getting some carrots, potatoes, a bunch of gear, the rotten flesh. I do need to set up a proper sorting system, but that'll come in the future. I also don't know how worried I am about that right now. Yeah, so we got our redstone. We're coming up here. I want to break it, but I don't. Oh, here, let's do this side. Yeah. So you can see this is our zombie farm. So when I turn off the lever down there, this farm will be active. Push the zombies down. Do have a bubble elevator. Now, I don't have them going up high enough or down high enough that they're one-hit punch kills. But just quick sword hit, and this sword has sharpness 3, so I was hoping for a smite 5 sword. We still need to get our enchanting table up to level 30 though, so we're not quite there yet. And then I built this over here, trying to get glow ink sacks, because I want glow ink. And you can see I've got a whole lot of nothing. I actually got 3 glowing sacks from my zombie farm. From this zombie farm, I was able to get 3 glowing sacks, and from this one, I have got nothing. I still want to link the video in the description, so definitely go check out. Definitely go check them out. Go check out the creator that kind of inspired me to build something to get glowing sacks, and yeah. And that's not all. When I was working on this, I heard some zombie noises, dug into the wall, and look at this. We have a geode right here. So I did want to get some tinted glass so we could kind of look inside these farms. So we have the amethyst now for it. We just need a good source of glass. So yeah, there's one other thing I've been working on. So as you know, I do want to build a path from here to spawn. I think on this side of the river, I'm going to do my own kind of path design that I want to do. And then I had heard Paper over there. They wanted to also do a path and like do a path from their base to spawn and stuff. So I was hoping we could link up our paths. So I think on this side, it'll be my own design, and then it'll kind of morph into the design that Paper has in mind. So I've got to go talk with them when they're on at some point, and we can decide how we're going to do these paths. The path I want to do, I want to use some packed mud. So I did end up building a small wheat farm back here. Now it's still not complete. I'm still harvesting. I haven't been on very much, unfortunately. And as you can see, each little scarecrow, they have their own wood type hat. I thought it was a little cute. Maybe I should change out the barrels for wool, give them different colored wool, like shirts. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we got a small farm. Let's go take a look at our signs that are guiding us right now. So get XP for enchantments. So we got this. Boom, done. Finish terraforming around the house. I haven't finished that. No, we need mud and wheat. I would like some more moss. Make a farm. Well, this is kind of the next part. So we have mud, we have wheat. The wheat's in the back. Mud I'm just doing by hand right now. I would like to do a mud farm, but maybe in the future. So we need moss. So that is the farm I want to make. When we make that moss farm, we can cross all these off. So, since we are very near a pale oak forest and I have normal moss, I actually want to make 2 moss farms. Now, I've been struggling trying to figure out exactly how I want to build them, like what kind of structure are they going to be housed in, because I didn't really have a plan for my starter base. My starter base was just kind of, let's put this stuff together and, you know, I'm not going to be here long. We'll just kind of throw something together and then we'll move out at some point. I believe I also mentioned last episode, or the first episode, that I wasn't going to be doing a moss farm here because then I'm going to have to remake one over at base, at our mega base. Well, apparently I lied because I'm going to make a moss farm here. Now, the reason for the moss farm, like what my thinking is right now, why it's okay now to do it and not before, is eventually we're going to be getting chocolate boxes. I can transport resources pretty easily. So I'm not worried about that. And, you know, it would give us a nice excuse to kind of come back to spawn every once in a while. Maybe see how things are changing, if anything new is going on over here. I know there's a shopping district that's happening at some point. So yeah, maybe we just keep our moss farms here. Or, I do love redstone. I love building farms. I just build a second moss farm over at my mega base. That's fine too. And then these ones can just kind of be free use. I might still have them up at the shopping district, so if people don't want to AFK for it, the stuff will already be ready. So yeah, I'm going to build some moss farms. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do it in this house style. And I do want to change up some things between the houses, like maybe the 2 moss farms will use like a wood roof or a terracotta roof or something. And maybe slightly different colors, but I kind of want this general design. I want it to look like there is a small village that popped up over here. But when you go into those houses, obviously it'll be the moss farm, the 2 different types of moss farms. So yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. With that in mind, I have to get some dimensions. I have to get some resources. And so I'm going to go do all that. You guys sit tight because you're about to see a time lapse. Wait. Before you go, I forgot something. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. But now that we have our pond here, I want to put our axolotl in there. So I'm still a little bit nervous that they are going to suffocate and die or something is going to happen to them. But I still want to try it. If it gets to be too dangerous, we will collect the axolotl and build a nice little aquarium for them. But we need to give this axolotl a name. So we are naming this axolotl Jeffrey. Yeah. Let's go, Jeffrey. All right. We got our lovely little pond here. Let's just go down here and go. Hi, Jeffrey. Yeah. I hope you enjoy your little pond. Please don't like come up here and get on the land and then suffocate. I would not appreciate that. Now, the way they're swimming around, it does make me wonder. Like, I built it up layer by layer. I know completely full of water, but there's always that part of me that's worried, like, did I not do it all the way? Anyways, Jeffrey looks happy. Now that we got Jeffrey in here, now you guys can go and enjoy the time lapse. See you soon. Oh, let's hold up one more time. Actually, this has been another change of plans. So instead of building the farm right now, it is very close to Christmas. It's like mid-December, and one of our server mates decided to start a Christmas village. And so we're going to end the episode by heading over there and checking that out. And I'm going to get to work on making my own little house cabin thingy merbob over in that area. So let's go into the nether to get to the Christmas village. All right, so that means I better gear up. Let me go ahead and put this on. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Just hop in the spawn portal here. And Christmas village is this way. Christmas village this way. And then we go this way. I'm guessing I have to turn around. Let's see. Look at that. A lovely little present. Like a wrapped present nether portal design. Very nice. Do you have a couple houses? It looks like strays were out here. You have Santa and his reindeer. Look at all this. But we are going to explore this more next episode. Next episode, I will be building my house, which will probably be the start of the episode, and then we can go around the village and see what else people have done. Alright, so today's episode is a little bit shorter than my normal, so that's a good thing. I hope you enjoyed the interview we had with PyroCreeper. I hope you enjoyed just the little pond we made for Jeffrey, the pink axolotl. And yeah, we also built an XP farm, or off camera I built an XP farm, and the little glow ink squid farm, which has actually been producing glow ink. So it was just it's not that it wasn't working before, it's just nothing was spawning before because of probably who was online and stuff like that. But it is working. Not very efficiently, but it is working. And so I think this is where we end it. I hope you all find something to smile about. And until next time, peace out. Alright. I gotta get collecting resources so I can build things and I can do things. I will build things. Okay.